Welcome in to Motive Means Opportunity. We have another video for you here. This one's a little different from what we normally do here on this channel, but it's an interesting one because while I never hope a cold case lasts as long as 50 plus years, this case was just recently solved, and it's a missing person case from 1967. Now imagine you go fishing, and instead of catching fish, you catch onto a missing persons case and solve it. Evidence was found. His sonar was picking up a car, and lo and behold, inside the car was a missing man who's been identified as a missing person case from 1967. Watch this video. This is kind of wild, if you will. This is kind of wild. Watch this.
There are major developments today in a nearly 6-decade-old cold case after a discovery at the bottom of the Mississippi River. Take a look. Sartell Police and the Stearns County Sheriff's Office removed this car from the river's bed in Sartell today and found a body inside. After locating the car's VIN number, police confirmed that car was registered to a man who disappeared in 1967. Gordon Severson spent the day looking into this mysterious missing persons case and joins us live.
Well, I hope that there's still family around that can get the benefit of closure here in this case, because it's truly very sad. Credit goes here to the Care 11 news team for going out there and taking the day to investigate what happened in this cold case. Listen up.
With details. Gordon?
Yeah, this is where the Stearns County dive team went into the water to pull that car out of the Mississippi River. You can see they cleared a lot of the trees and grass here, and you might be able to see there are dozens of these small pieces of rusty metal that broke off when they pulled that car out of the water over these rocks here. Now, the sheriff tells me that there was so much sediment and sand in the vehicle that they really couldn't tell if there was a body inside until they got it out of the water. On the Mississippi River in Sartell, a local fisherman noticed something strange in the water.
It was about 20 to 30 feet deep in that particular area.
Stearns County Sheriff Steve Soika sent his dive team to check it out.
Instantly determined it was a vehicle.
They knew the vehicle was old, but they never could have imagined it was connected to a man who went missing nearly 60 years ago.
Pretty much a mystery.
We did have a file on Roy.
Records at the Stearns History Museum showed 59-year-old Roy Benn went missing in September of 1967.
There was a lot of searching for him for a while.
Archivist Grant Wilson says, according to news articles, Ben was a business owner.
Appliance repair service.
And often carried large sums of money.
Brother tells the newspaper that he does believe foul play was involved, yeah.
News articles show the community spent years searching for him.
There was an article about them searching a quarry, and they found 2 other cars, but didn't find his car.
And after 8 years,
he was declared dead.
A community and family left wondering what happened to Roy Benn.
Well, now, hopefully the community and the family get closure, but I want to pull some cards because was there foul play? So listen to the rest of this video, and then I'm going to get my cards out because I want to know what really happened to this Roy Benn.
We have strong suspicions that this is Mr. Benn's remains.
Benton County Sheriff Troy Heck is taking the lead on this second phase of the investigation.
We are talking about human remains that have been in a river for 5 decades.
The remains are now being analyzed by a team at the Midwest Medical Examiner's Office in Ramsey, who are hoping to solve a mystery that has been lingering in central Minnesota for nearly 60 years.
And hopefully we're bringing some closure to some family and some maybe some answers.
So listen, the tags have identified this driver of the vehicle as Roy Benn. But as you can hear from this rest of this clip, they still have to confirm for sure that is his DNA. And of course, if foul play was suspected, they're going to have to investigate further. So let's pull some cards and see if the cards can reveal what really happened here.
Now, the Benton County Sheriff says that he expects it could take these medical examiners several days, possibly weeks, to identify the body. Now, if the ID does come back as Roy Benn, the question then becomes, how did he die? Was this an accident, or was there possibly foul play involved? Back to you.
Gordon, do you know if he has any living relatives still in the state, or who they'd be notifying?
Yeah, the sheriff tells me that there is at least one family member who still lives in the community. They wouldn't tell us how that person is related to him, but we do know there's at least one person that they are communicating with, giving them updates in this case.
Well, hallelujah. Something positive in the true crime community today, hopefully a little positive. You know, you never want to be wondering for 50 years what's happened to your loved one, but better than no closure. And if there is a family member, as we've just heard, still around, then thankfully they are getting some closure. And also thankfully to this fisherman who followed his instincts, who followed his gut, and felt something was wrong, and that was he was spotting didn't look right in the water where he was trying to fish. So, okay, first card out, evil devil. Well, that's not good. What happened to Roy Ben? What happened to Roy Ben? What happened to Roy Ben? He's with the angels, that is for sure. Let's see what happened to Roy Ben. Follow the money. Wow, follow the money. They said foul play was at stake because there was a lot of money, and we've got chemistry and evidence. So that's telling me we're going to confirm, it's going to be confirmed that this was Roy Ben, that there might be suspicions if he always carried cash on him. Maybe there's no cash on him. Maybe there's no cash on him. Okay, let's get some more. What do we need to know about what happened to Roy Ben? What happened to Roy Ben? Devil. I mean, y'all, you got demonic and devil. Demonic and devil. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Let's go. Let's get some more. What happened to Roy Ben? Oh, y'all. I know I don't want to wait 50 years to hear the outcome of Sebastian Rogers, Jack or Lily, Summer Wells, any of those cases, and any other case of a missing child or missing person. So let's hope that people nowadays are more vigilant, more observant, more willing to see something and say something, like this fisherman. What happened to Roy Ben's spirit? What happened? We've got Three of Swords, heartache, pain, something fell on the floor. Like I said, I'm trying to find a way of doing the readings. Okay, so there's going to be some sort of new direction, new lead that they're taking in. Okay, we got drugs and poison here. Drugs and poison. I just noticed that was on the floor. I'm trying to find a new way to do readings for everybody because I only pick flippers. I don't know that this is going to work. I'm trying to set this up today, but I probably need another table in front of me. I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that and see if we can make it work. So there was some sort of fight. There was somebody that was acting like a foolish. I don't know if there was a meeting, picking up on maybe a meeting where he was set up by somebody. Let's get some more, please. Let's get some more. What happened to Roy Ben? What happened to Roy Ben? Here we go. We've got conflict. We got Five of Wands, Five of Swords. This is conflict, fighting. This is not good. Intuition. Somebody's intuitions at night. Illusions, secrecy. Illusions at night, secrecy. Something happened that was, yeah. Something happened. So, I mean, this is the Hermit. That can also mean the death card, like he's been resting a long time. So I'm kind of picking up, they might have a hard time getting DNA. I know that's not what the cards say, but this is what I'm picking up. But it definitely says here, according to the cards, foul play. I mean, following the money and two devil cards. Following the evidence, following the biological evidence that I think is going to tell us for sure this is Roy Ben. And we've got, backstabbing and betrayal, some new clear evidence that this is him. So we're reinvigorating the case, like a new beginning to this case that shows conflict. We've also got the evil and demonic card twice. And some sort of poison. So I want to get clarifiers on this poison. definitely with the angels. Let's get clarifiers on this poison, please. Was he poisoned and then dumped? Lovers. Wow. Was he married? What's going down here? What's going down? Was he drugged and then placed in the water dead? In the car? What's going on? Hey, that one flipped. That one flipped. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. I feel like he drank something that was poison. Was he having a challenge with his girlfriend or wife at the time? Because this is what I'm picking up. I've got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Okay. I don't know. We're going to do a deep dive if you guys like this case, because I feel like this is a girlfriend. I feel like this is a girlfriend. Or, yeah, we got the Queen of Cups here that flipped over. 1 and 3 on the ground. 3 on the ground. Knight of Pentacles. They're going to make slow and steady progress towards this Empress who tampered with. This is my tampering with evidence. This is mixing a drink concoction. Yeah. I don't know. This seems really weird. Somebody's saying foul play. And according to somebody, that investigated, that family thought there was foul play. I'm getting this from the cards that he may have been drugged by a girlfriend, somebody he knew, a wife, a spouse. I don't know. Tell me what you think, but that's what the cards are saying. Okay. So if you like this case and you want me to do more deep dives into what happened to Roy Ben, let me know in the comments below. Do all the YouTube notifications, click on all the bells and whistles so you get all of the videos that I upload here daily. And love and light. Have a great day.